Hey, Scorpios. Woo! Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? My name is Patty. I'm here to do your Divine Intuitive Tarot. And I say Divine Intuitive because that's where I get my downloads from, my messages, and hopefully from the angelic realm or your ancestors that come through to help you with your problems, your questions, that kind of a thing. So hopefully that helps you today. This is for the 14th through the 20th. So for those of you that brand new, I do mix astrology and numerology in with this. I think it's very important to have both of those, or all three of them, but mainly astrology and divine, because that is with the source, divine. And then he's created the universe, so it's all going to be the same because that's where he lives. Pretty much all over the place. Imagine life as a sparkler. You're everywhere. Somebody told me that once who was a medium. They're like, life is a sparkler. You can be in many places at once. And it's very true. All right. So let's get started. So we have one card out and for those of you who are brand new, I'm going to pull 3 oracles. And an oracle is sort of a themed card. And then we'll go into a tarot spread. And then at the end, I will do also oracles with for love and relationships. All right. Because sometimes love doesn't show up in a reading. So we want to make sure that if you're in a relationship or going towards a relationship or coming out of a relationship, we touch on that. All right. So the first card is the Divine's card. Like I said, this is partnership and this is the number 5. So apparently somebody's actually starting a new relationship or coming into a new relationship, or they've just started a new relationship. And that relationship could be a lot of many things. It could be a business. It could be a friend to friend. It could be friends to date or friends to work towards dating. I don't know what that is. However, I do know that it is fairly new. It's just getting started, or it's not quite there yet, or you haven't met them yet. So this partnership is definitely here with you or in the near future. Okay, so the Divine is going to have you focus in on this partnership. So what that means is somebody, if it is an intimate relationship or moving towards that, then somebody's already worked on their singleness. In this retrospect, hopefully, their singleness is whole, and now it's moving into a relationship where 2 whole people actually make a relationship work and it lasts. All right. Second card is your current energy card. That is from the 14th through the 20th. It is the Swan. It is transformation, trusting in your psychic gifts. This is your intuition or whatever psychic gifts that you may have. Everybody has intuition. So your intuition in this partnership, really pay attention to it. Pay attention to the red flags, because the number 3 is about acknowledging not only your spiritual gifts that you have, but acknowledging this transformation process. Is it a good thing? Is it of good, or is it a more low vibrational that you just don't feel like it's right? So Divine is saying your current energy right now, pay attention to the little details of what is happening, because there is a transformation with this partnership or friendship or relationship that is going to be happening that you need to pay attention to. And the reason why I say that you need to pay attention to that, because your future card is the protection card. And the numbers are 11. Okay, so 11 becomes 2 in numerology. And that means it's either bringing a partnership together, because it is a partnership, or it's coming apart. Now, if it's coming apart, that's more low vibrational. If it's coming together, that is more high vibrational, because that is what Divine works with, is love and bringing things together from his energies, from his divine intervention, that happening. A lot of the times we end up in relationships or partnerships that end up being no good because they were manifested or manipulated together. That should have never happened in the first place. All right. So let's see what else Divine has to say with these cards. Make sure that I have mixed them all right. All right. Let's see what he has to say. And by the way, today is the 10th as I'm recording this. This is Solar Eclipse Day. Whew, really a lot of low vibrational energies being flown around all over the place today. Even though it has come and gone for most places in the world, those energies are still there through the day. They're powerful. They're extremely powerful energies. So if you're having a problem or things are not going right, or you've been in tears, or you just things aren't fair, something's not fair, definitely. I got a phone call early this morning, and it started the day, and I was like, what is today? Why is all this all of a sudden low vibrational energy coming in? And it was the eclipse. So also, too, we're in Mercury retrograde, so that doesn't help either. We are in that retrograde until the 22nd of June. So 23rd of June, we can all celebrate and have a happy, happy day. However, we're still in Saturn and Pluto retrograde. They're not as bad as Mercury's. Everybody's happy to see Mercury retrograde go, because communication, our computers have problems, technical things have problems, communication with our loved ones. It's a mess at work. It's a mess. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go into this horseshoe spread. That is 7-card spread. I want to see what your past, future. Actually, it's not your future. That's your protection energy. That's your universe energy. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do not want to mix these around because they mean something in each position. Okay. So, this is definitely a learning experience week for somebody. This is going to be a growing week for somebody. Definitely. This partnership, this energy that the divine is bringing that's new, you're going to have patience with it. So we have the Temperance card, and acknowledge that you're not being patient, because this is a past thing that you used to do, is you're just not patient. You're probably with majority of the human race. However, you have to be patient in this partnership, because there are levels and things that need to be happening in order for you to understand the whole process. Now, if you're like in business, you have to follow steps to get to a certain goal. Same with a relationship. You got to pay attention to what's going on in the other person before you can actually understand the dynamics of the relationship, if it's going to work or not. So a lot of the times we look at from our perspective of a partnership of, oh yeah, well, I don't want to do that. I like that. I don't want to do that. Nope, I'll never compromise with that. Where we don't look at the other person and say, okay, where are they at? And maybe, could we compromise? Can we make something work? But no, we're so stuck in our head that we don't have our patience. So our spirit cannot even have a chance to bring two people together. Even if the divine's bringing two people together, our head always wants to get in the way. All right. And currently right now is a learning process. This is again the number 3, and this is the energy, the number 3 for your current week, the Swan, 3 and 3, paying attention to learning or being a teacher to someone so that you can transform and you can grow your spiritual gifts or your psychic gifts, if you want to call them. I don't like the word psychic, really. It has a negative connotation to it. Is that we have spiritual gifts, we have things that we don't understand. A lot of the times our intuition, we actually have clairvoyance, we just don't want to listen to it, and to say it's clairvoyant, because then you're labeled as being weird or psychic and all that kind of stuff, and that has a negative connotation. I don't like labels, I just don't. But this is a week to transform. This is something that you really have to acknowledge. This is what's happening now. Okay. The personal qualities is a past. Oh man. Oh shoot. I've got somebody that's got some stuff going on today. I need to basically try to talk to them. Anyway, this is a relationship where you have a problem of feeling abandoned. So this partnership, you've got to get over this abandonment, or that it's the past and it's not going to work, because this partnership that's coming into is actually an equal partnership. This abandonment issue that you have needs to find a way to release. and say, you know what, this is a new situation, new person. I'm a lot wiser. I know what to do forward. I'm not going to, do anything that I did last time. I'm not going to allow, the toxicity or anything to come in as before. And I'm going to allow myself to learn about this person and what they want, what their intent is, and what they want to do. This is going to be a really, really hard time for you because this is the number 5, and this is a hard energy because it's a new way of thinking. Okay, but again, we have the number 2, and then we also have 2 number 5s, partnership and abandonment. This is a new energy for somebody. That's sort of like when you meet somebody and you're like, wow, this is too good to be true. And it's really not. It's just your mind process thinks that way because everything has maybe been different for you. Not saying bad or good, but different. So all of a sudden you're happy, joyous, they're making you feel good, everything's going great, and you're sitting there wondering, when's the ball going to drop? When's things going to change? When is they going to show me the true colors? When is this going to be over? Because you're trying to protect your heart. However, it's your mind that is doing that, not your heart. Your heart would be saying, wow, this is really, really nice. Wow. Getting the information, learning the information about this other person of what their intent is will give you a reality of what's going on so that you don't have an expectation. So your expectations in the past have been illusional rather than actually getting to the facts and learning the facts. That would be a transformation process for you because you have to look at the reality, the facts of what this other person is wanting, doing, thinking. It's not, what do you feel? What do you feel? No, what is your intent? Especially if you're talking to men, ladies, less words. I'm going to tell you right now, I know one woman that talk to men, and the men were like, seriously, oh, here she comes again. Rather than just saying, hey, I need you to do this, and not give some long story on why she wants them to do it, and it's their job to do it anyway. Just say, I need you to do this by 5 o'clock today, rather than going into a long story. Well, could you have it done by 5 o'clock? So it's like, no, guys, I really need to have, okay, not a problem. Less words, direct to the point, finding out what it is that they want, their intent. This is really hard for you. This is really hard for you. So you need to actually work on that and see how you can pull that out of you. Yes, it is going to take a lot of strength. Again, that is the number 8. That's about your progress, your ambition and things moving forward for you. This is going to bring you more positive results. It's going to bring things to a change because you've got somebody loving coming your way. Somebody wants to knock on that door of yours and say, hey, you want to go have coffee? And this could be a project. This could be something that they feel you have value for them. Ever think of that, guys? You have to think that you have value to this other person that keeps inquiring and asking and maybe wanting to do something with you. However, you just lay on your heels. This is your challenge card. Your challenge card is to not do anything and step back. That's your challenge that you always do. Now it's time to maybe step 1 foot forward, learn a new way, and to see how to transform in another way. Because the number 4 is about bringing your balance, a good solid core foundation. And when you've got to protect yourself, you got to listen to that intuition. Is this the way that I want to go? Is this the way that you want me to go? Divine, is this the way that you want me to go? Because if it is, just keep pushing me forward to it or bring them towards me to it, or whatever. And you will have that intuition feeling, that little bit of a clairvoyance saying, yes, this is where I should be going. All right. So really pay attention to that. Okay. Let's see where else Divine has you going this week. But this is definitely about your transformation. So now those of you that actually have, because I do have people emailing me and calling me and wanting to set up appointments to learn about, more about how to grow their intuition and things like that. Some of you have actually beautiful abilities I call them spiritual or supernatural abilities that you really are afraid of, that you shouldn't be afraid of. It's just that somebody put fear into you that it was not good. Or you were afraid because you were thinking that maybe it's more of evil rather than of good. All right. So 7 of Cups, a lot of opportunities. Yes, definitely. A lot of opportunities opening up for transformation. This is for your desire of your heart. This is desire of how you feel, how you want to feel for your future. You know, this is things for your future. This is really, you've got some beautiful stuff coming. This is a beautiful transformation. But you got to get off your hindquarters to do it. Okay. This is your challenge card, is to get off your hindquarters and do what you need to do. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So the 5 of Wands, of course, this is that person that's thinking negative. This is that person thinking, oh, they're going to abandon me. It's not going to last. It's not going to learn. Here's the thing to turn it around. You got to turn it around and just say, you know what? If they leave, then there is a reason. Either divine is protecting me, or this is not the right person for me, but the divine is doing this for good, and I need to thank him for that, and also thank him for the time that I got to spend with that person, because it's not all about you. You might have taught that person something that they needed to learn and grow on, rather than thinking all internally about me. Oh, I'm going to be abandoned. Oh, they're going to leave me. Oh, it's going to be, the same as it was before. Oh, it's going to be blah, blah, blah. We're human. We do get into that. But if we say it, we speak those words, they come to life. So you have to stop thinking how to think negative about it, more think positive about it. Because everybody is going through something. In this process in life, everybody is either going into something like a problem or a fight or something that's not comfortable, or they're going into it, they're in it, in the middle of it, or they're coming out of it. So something is probably going to come to an end. This is a 9. So maybe somebody is struggling through something. Maybe they really, like somebody, but they've got to finish something before they go to the next step, because there is the offering of the Ace of Wands, something new, a message of something new, more communication, something's going to come forward. Hey, what do you think? Do you want to get together? Do you want to work on this? What do you think? Because this is going to take it to another level. So as we go from friends to maybe somebody interested in you more than just friends, you're going to another level. Make sure you understand where you're at and that you're healed. That you're healed. Okay? And that you took the time and patience to heal before you go into something you're not ready for. And if you're not ready, just say, I'm not ready. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm not ready. Maybe, maybe in time I might be. If you want to be friends in the meantime, okay, great. Because you don't know when that bond is just going to connect. You don't know when the divine is going to heal you. You don't know when the divine is going to just turn the switch and it's going to completely turn around. You don't know. But if you shut the door before it's even open, you'll never know. Does that make sense? All right. This is a lot, but just remember that the divine is whatever he's transforming, whatever he's doing, whatever he cut off or allowed to cut off, and whatever he's allowed door to open for you, that's a choice for you to go through or not. He's doing it for your good. He's doing it for your protection. What is he protecting? He's protecting your heart. Because he knows that every low vibration wants your heart. If you want to call it demonic or satanic or whatever low vibration is there, demonic, whatever it is, that's what wants your heart. What do the angels want? What does divine want? Your heart, your spirit, your soul. So he's going to protect it. He's going to protect and fight it if you allow him in. Because he wants you to have all good things. And unfortunately, we go through pain sometimes to get our good things because we have to learn. All right. So I'm going to go to love and relationships right now. And in the meantime, while I am shuffling, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you find that the energies of this channel is something you like, please like. And also the 1 minutes are up Monday through Friday. 1 minute reading for bringing you inspiration, hopefully for the day. You know, be patient with yourself today. So, the solar eclipse really hit a lot of people hard, and more of a low vibrational rather than a high vibrational way. And then lastly is I'm going on vacation the end of the month, 24th through the 4th. So I will be doing the readings. The full moon reading I'll be doing on the 22nd, hopefully. And then I'm going to be doing some bonus live readings from my vacation in Florida, Orlando. So I hope to do one reading live, bonus reading from Universal Studios, and then one from Disney World. I don't know where they'll be, but when I hit the spot, I will know. My daughter's like, seriously, you're going to take your cards? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have withdrawals anyway. All right. So let's see what we've got for love and relationships here. So the oracle is actually the eyes of beauty, positive expectations, and clarify. I like this. However, your expectations may not meet reality. So that's why it says to clarify. Okay. So number 7 is about the progress and your rewards in this. And so when you look at positive expectations, do have positive expectations, but make sure you're clarifying from the other person so that you don't get disappointed or that you're on the same page. What I mean by that is if you expect, because I'll tell you why I say this, is because in my coaching and listening and talking to men, even men friends, a lot of them say, I don't get it. I had no clue I was in a relationship. They thought we were in a relationship. The ladies thought we were in a relationship, but I had no clue I was in a relationship. I didn't say I wanted a relationship. And so the communication is off. Her expectation, his reality equal complete confusion. When there's confusion, that is low vibrational, that is worldly, that is not a divine connection. Whenever there is confusion, for example, lying, cheating, deceiving right out of the chute, if somebody's going to lie to me on the first or second date, bye-bye, because that creates confusion. That is not the divine working on that relationship. So make sure that you're clarifying what you're expecting. For example, if he says or she says she's going to call you at 7 o'clock and they don't, that is their expectation and reality is not meeting. Big problem. If they said they're going to do something and they don't do it, their actions are not meeting their words. Big problem. Big red flag. Especially if they do it first, second, third time, they're not meeting. Big red flag. So get clarity on that. Be bold. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, be bold and make the first move in your positive expectations, in your clarity of what you want. Do you know what you want? Ask for it. You can't receive if you don't ask. So you have to be bold in that. Not saying, you know what, I like you, I want you as my boyfriend. You don't do it that way. Just say, hey, would you consider, we've been friends for a while. Are you thinking about dating, or were you thinking about just still being friends? Get clarity. Don't waste time. Totally don't waste time, guys, because time is the most priceless thing on this earth that you can have. And you don't want to waste it waiting for somebody that has no plans on moving forward in a relationship, if that's what you're searching for. If you're not searching for a relationship and you just want to be friends, better make that known to them, because maybe they want a relationship and you don't. So make sure that you're getting you're clarifying your expectations. All right. So that's your reading, Scorpios. I hope this helped. Don't forget to share, and subscribe. If you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll know when I'm doing the dailies. Those will come up uploaded, and also the full moon readings, and when I do my bonuses while I'm on vacation. All right. I will have readings while I am on vacation, so don't forget to keep subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when those are on live as well. They'll be live and some of them will be recorded. All right. So I hope you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you next time on the 21st. Take care. Don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love.